Story 20. A Greedy Man. Once upon a time, in a bustling city, there lived a man named Robert. He was known far and wide for his insatiable greed. No matter how much wealth he amassed, it was never enough for him. Robert's entire life revolved around accumulating riches, regardless of the consequences. Robert was born into a modest family, but as he grew older, his desire for wealth consumed him. He would do anything to get his hands on more money, often resorting to dishonest means. His actions caused harm to others, but he paid no heed to the suffering he caused as long as his pockets were lined with gold. One day, Robert came across a tale of a legendary treasure hidden deep within a distant mountain. The treasure was said to be vast and unimaginable, capable of fulfilling every desire. The mere thought of such wealth excited Robert beyond measure, and he immediately set out on a quest to find it. With no regard for anyone else, Robert embarked on a treacherous journey to the fabled mountain. He encountered countless obstacles along the way, but his greed fueled his determination, driving him forward despite the hardships. After days of perilous travel, Robert finally reached the mountain. The sight before him was awe-inspiring, with towering cliffs and treacherous paths. Undeterred, he pressed on, convinced that the treasure awaited him at the mountain's peak. As Robert climbed higher, his greed intensified. He ignored warnings of the mountain's dangers and pushed his limits, driven solely by the thought of untold riches. But the mountain was not without its defenses. It tested Robert's resolve, presenting him with moral dilemmas and trials that aimed to expose his true nature. Unbeknownst to Robert, the mountain was enchanted. It sensed his insatiable greed and decided to teach him a valuable lesson. As he reached the summit, instead of finding the vast treasure he had envisioned, he encountered a wise old hermit. The hermit looked deep into Robert's eyes and spoke with a voice filled with wisdom. He explained that the true wealth lay not in material possessions but in the richness of one's heart. The hermit revealed that Robert's greed had blinded him to the beauty of life and the joy of selflessness. Touched by the hermit's words, Robert's heart began to soften. He realized the error of his ways and the harm he had caused in his relentless pursuit of wealth. Regret flooded his soul as he contemplated the emptiness he felt despite his accumulation of riches. From that moment on, Robert underwent a profound transformation. He resolved to change his ways and seek a life of meaning and compassion. He returned to the city and used his wealth to help those in need, supporting charitable causes and uplifting the lives of others. Robert's acts of kindness and generosity spread throughout the city, inspiring others to follow his example. The once greedy man became known for his selflessness and his dedication to making a positive impact on the world. In the end, Robert discovered that true wealth lies not in the accumulation of material possessions, but in the richness of one's character and the love and compassion shared with others. He learned that the pursuit of money alone would never lead to lasting happiness or fulfillment. And so, the story of Robert, the once greedy man turned philanthropist, became a legend, reminding everyone that true wealth comes from within and that a life lived with kindness and empathy is the greatest treasure of all. If you're looking for a fun and effective way to improve your English, Subscribe to our channel, Listen English Story with GKS.